the TK Tower channel bringing you another Digimon special. Digimon 03. This digivice is the Digimon Cross Loader. I'm including a quick shot of the box and card that comes with it so you can know which type it is. There's a way cooler cross loader available with a color screen that plays MP3s and all sorts of cool stuff. Instead, I have this cheaper one that I'm going to talk about today. It may not have full color, but it does boast a shade of gray instead of just black and blank pixels, making quite the difference in appearance. When you start the game, you choose one of two Digimon partners, Shoutmon or Greymon. Because my cross loader is blue, I went with Greymon. If you've played before and changed the batteries before they died, you'll be given the option to continue. There's 5 buttons with a letter to represent each of them, but I'm going to refer to them as the direction they're placed on the digivice. Middle is the confirm button, and with many devices before this lets you look at the steps, distance, and D energy. Pressing up, down, or left brings up the menus. Up and down scrolls, while left and right exits. Here we've got status, card, map, system, connect, and others. Status shows your partner's basic RPG stats: level, attack, defense, speed, and type. If you're wondering what your HP is, that's classified as defense. From there you can also view digifusions. From card you have list, deck, and enemy. List allows you to scroll through your entire roster of available Digimon in numeric order, and from here you can check their stats like your partner's. Deck is your team of 40 Digimon cards. You can use left to look at their stats and confirm to swap them out for a different card. It's important to note that these cards, unlike your partner, have a cost and effect. I'll get to that later. Enemy lets you look at the stats of defeated bosses and leaders. Map shows you the archipelago you'll be conquering and your current position. The Dark Islands are ones you have yet to beat. System is a new menu to me. From here you can turn the sound on or off instead of pressing 2 buttons simultaneously to access that option like in previous digivices. You can also adjust the contrast to suit your lighting condition and battery life. Connect is for interacting with another cross loader for either trading or battling. Like before, you line up the nubs at the top, but unlike before, the data is sent through infrared instead of those finicky metal plates. In others, you can trade D energy for cards at the shop, initiate a practice battle with a previously defeated leader or boss, or play a minigame. The goal of the game is to blast enemy cards by pressing the direction they appear on screen. While recording this, I can't really see my thumbs, so I don't do too well. Pressing the right button from the main screen brings up the Digimelody prompt. To use this, press the middle button to switch it from standby to searching, then play a Digimelody close to the top of the loader to receive that Digimon. You can find these melodies at the end of episodes during the second arc of Cross Wars in Japanese, or from the Bandai Asia website. The website will play or download them. To demonstrate, I used an episode. As you progress by walking or shaking the device, you can encounter a scout battle or a commander battle. A scout battle is just a party of 3 Digimon, while a commander battle has a leader/partner and drawn cards like yourself. You can press right to flee from a battle before it begins. Firstly, you draw 6 cards into your hand, then gather additional D energy with a slots-like timing minigame. After that, you place 3 Digimon, fewer if you wish, on the front lines. Take note of enemy position because your Digimon will battle the one lined up with it, only attacking another if it has no direct target. If you find a question card in your hand that's a previously deleted Digimon, which can happen when defeated, you'll want to replace that in the deck menu. When your Digimon is about to attack, you can mash the middle button to interrupt. From this menu, you can use a card in your hand to add stats to the frontline Digimon. That's the effect stat I mentioned earlier. You can also digifuse, but only if you have the right partner in hand to fuse with. After all the frontline Digimon have attacked, it's the partner's turn. On the partner's turn, you can choose Digifusion, Attack, or Effect. If you have the right card, you can power up with Digifuse. For attack, you can choose to target a single enemy or the opponent commander directly. You can also choose to attack all 3 frontline opponents at once, which is of course a weaker attack, but handy if more than one opponent is low on defense. Effect has a boost that can apply to all Digimon. When the entire scout party or enemy leader is defeated, you win the battle. I think it's really cool that this digivice offers a whole new level of complexity compared to the old ones, but at the same time that's also its problem. While this would be wonderfully functional as a video game, it's a bit much for such a small and casual toy. If you're on the go, you don't want to spend too much time in battle, and with such a small screen it can be a pain comparing and building a team because you can only look at one set of stats at a time and only one attribute on screen at a time. Aside from those issues, it's an excellent new digivice model. To end the video, here's a battle with sound where I use the interrupt and digifusion options.